Hi friends, how are we doing today? Today I just want to show us a piece of educational technology that can be very useful in your classroom. This is something that definitely useful for a teacher, but in given the right parameters, could also be very useful for students. Today I'm going to show you the teacher perspective and how this could improve your classroom. All right, so we're on a website called ChatGPT. This is an online kind of search model using artificial intelligence. And today I'm going to focus on maybe a perspective of a history teacher, given that is what I am. So it says ask anything. So say I'm in a unit focusing on post-World War I. I find a very good article, something like this from history.com, and I see this could be great for my students to look at, right? So a great question I could ask would be something like, could you create a web quest worksheet for my sophomore or 10th grade history students based on the article attached? And so I can go ahead and put that into the search engine. There we go. And it's always a good idea, obviously, as the teacher and kind of master of your content, make sure to look and make sure that it's relevant to what you read through the article and making sure that it's something that you want your students to focus on. But say I see that these are a good set of questions, it's going to get them to critically think and reflect on the article that I gave them. You can think about how much time and how much more effective you can be as an educator, being able to get this out there so now you can focus on other student needs. And the thing that I think is very great about this is, say I like this, I can choose to make it into a digital worksheet or a PDF to print for students. Another thing that's really awesome is, say I have students that are English language learners, maybe some students that have an IEP or 504 where I feel like I need them to master just key concepts, but they don't need to go through every single question. So I can say something like, can you shorten the worksheet to focus on key concepts? And there we go. And that's a great way where you can now create personalized learning for students that you kind of need that for. It'll give you another response. And this can be the same thing even for a student that you have that maybe is GATE or honor roll, where I can say, can you create a more challenging version for maybe honor roll students? There we go. And then we have one where maybe we have a student that finishes early, or they need that kind of challenge in your classroom. Now you can give them a little more of a challenge and do them justice, right? And this is just one of the many ways that you can use this tool. This is just using like a digital worksheet. You can even like ask it questions such as, can you create an extension activity that has students complete research? And there we go. And like I said, I would always just read over, make sure that it's relevant for your content and your concepts. But it really is a great tool that can minimize planning time for us so that we can focus on new ways to challenge students, spend time helping students. This is something that I think can revolutionize a lot of your guys' classrooms, help you build a personalized learning, and create learning a little bit more effective for your classroom environment and learners. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment. I would love to help out. Besides that, have a great rest of your day.